Hello YouTube, welcome back to another game of Clue Classic. I am going to do the same thing as in my last video because I didn't win last time. So it's going to be me against 4 computers, all on the Inspector, which is the hardest difficulty level. I'll continue to be Miss Scarlet just so I continue to get the first turn, because why not? And let's see if we can win this one. Last game I was really close, like within a turn. I could have potentially made an accusation on my last turn. I had like a 3-way split between the rooms, so there's a 33% chance I could have gotten it. I decided to wait one more turn though, and then I didn't get another turn because Green made an accusation and was right. Wow, that is the worst roll I could possibly have gotten. That is just fantastic. So yeah, basically, I essentially would have won the game, but I took a risk, and I knew it was a risk waiting one more turn, and I blew it. So we're going to try again this time. I'm fairly confident that I can win since I was so close last time. All of us had the same amount of information deduced. We were all set on suspects and weapons, and we were all down to 2 or 3 rooms, so I was keeping right up with them, so they weren't actually that much smarter than me. It's just Green got lucky. So I'm making the first guess of this game, and I'm just gonna pick random because I have no strategy at this point. I don't care. Show me anything. I just realized I got no suspect cards. That kind of is annoying. But we'll see if that makes too much of a difference. Last game I had at least 1 card in every category. Oh, there I go to the ballroom. Wrench? Ooh, I've got that one. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, okay, what have we learned? Ballroom I don't have. Obviously Scarlet I don't. Wrench I did, though. Okay. So, again, I probably say this every video. Since these are Inspector computers, it is very possible that White is holding one or both of these cards that I don't have, the Ballroom or Miss Scarlet. So I can't say anything about whether she has these cards, but what I can do is now say that Green and Peacock do not have the Ballroom or Miss Scarlet, because that I know for sure. The computers can't lie about cards that they have and say that they don't. And we know that Plum must have had at least one of the 2, Ballroom or Miss Scarlet, but it's also possible that Plum had both of them. I don't know. I'm not going to bother making a note about it. I didn't need to do that last time. My last game I did take crazy detailed notes, and I still almost won. So I'm going to do that this time and not go overboard with the notes. Ooh, you're staying in Ballroom? Oh, you're keeping me in Ballroom. Wrench again, okay. So Green is going to copy White's guess because, as far as he can tell, White must have been onto something. Once again, though, Plum's going to have a card to show, and I don't know if it's Ballroom or Miss Scarlet, so we're just going to move right along. Are you going to go to Ballroom? No, you're going to Conservatory. Ooh, I have this one. What else? Oh, now I'm in Conservatory. Oh, thank you. Candlestick, that's a new one. Once again, Plum has a card to show. Well, it couldn't have been Conservatory. It could have been Miss Scarlet, though, and it also could have been Candlestick. I'm not going to make a note about it because I'm not going overboard on notes, so we're just going to keep going. Hall, that's a new one. That's a new one. Interesting. So this is kind of like in my last game where the other computers all get on this bender with this one set of room, weapon, and person. and then Plum just completely goes off the rails and does something random, which he's doing here. So I don't know if that means that he had perhaps both Miss Scarlet and whatever room they were all in. What was that? Ballroom? Yeah. He may have had both of those cards, and so he's not even bothering to guess because he obviously knows it's not those two. Or is he being sneaky and he still thinks that it could be at least one of those two? One of those he has, one of the two he doesn't. But to not draw attention to it, he's going to guess something completely random. I don't know if the computers are quite that smart, even on Inspector. Anyway, so where are we at? So Hall, yes. Mrs. White, yeah. Rope, yeah. Okay. So it could be any of these. Obviously, I don't have any of them. White has at least one. No way for me to know which one. I'm not going to make a note about it. We're just going to move on. I think I will go ahead and stay in the conservatory because I have that card. I will go to make a suggestion. I think I would like to get an answer on the person. So this is an opportunity for me to use the weapon that I already have. And I will go ahead and guess myself. And now the only thing the computers could show me is Miss Scarlet. If they don't show me it, that means I've already figured out the person. The only one who could have it is Plum. Yeah, okay, Plum has it. Okay. So that would explain why Plum did not make this guess himself on his turn, because he's like, duh, of course it's not Scarlet. This also means that since he's shown it to at least two other computers, on this turn here, they should stop guessing Miss Scarlet as well, because they should know it's not Scarlet anymore. Conservatory is obviously mine, but now we've learned that Peacock does not have Mr. Green, and Peacock does not have Revolver. And once again, Plum has something to show. How does Plum always have something to show? Is it just lucky? Because I only got 4 cards, so he probably only got 3 or 4 himself. How is it that he always has something to show? How many cards did he get? Oh, everybody's guessing themselves now. Ah! Oh no! Oh no! Wow, okay. Ballroom, Peacock, Lead Pipe. I didn't know anything about any of these. This had to be a lucky guess. I mean, we've barely started the game. This was just complete luck. There's no way she could have known any of this. But what are the odds that Mr. Green has all 3 of these? Very slim. So I'm positive that Mrs. Peacock must have at least one of these 3. At least. But let me go and update my notes here. Oh, actually, look, I already said Peacock does not have Ballroom, so we know which card she definitely didn't have. Okay, so anyway, not green. Okay, so we're just gonna do this. Not green. Peacock. Or white. Actually, you know, since there's only... And not Plum. So that means the only one who could have this is green. So I'm just gonna say... Wait, but I said it wasn't green. Wait, so that means this is it. Because I had already written down it was not green. I had already written down that it wasn't Peacock. And now we've just learned that it's not Plum. And it's not white. And it's obviously not me. That's everybody, right? How many people in this game? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, but there's no... Yeah, that's right. This is only a 4-person computer game, so there's no mustard. So that's everybody. I already knew Green and Peacock didn't have it. And now Plum and White said they don't either. So it's Ballroom. Right? It's Ballroom. I'm going to leave that green. I'll definitely make another guess at some point in the game using the ballroom room to verify for sure that that's it. But I think we just figured out that that was it. Anyway, okay, let's go up to the top. So Mrs. Peacock. So Peacock could have the Peacock card, but we know for sure that it is not Plum or White who have it. Could be that Mr. Green has it, though. Same with Lead Pipe. We know that it's not Plum or White, but it could be Mrs. Peacock or it could be Green. I wonder if Peacock just also figured out that it was Ballroom. She had to, right? Because everyone else just said they don't have it. We already know she's not holding it. And Green could not possibly have shown it to her because we know the Green didn't have it. So she had to have just figured out it was Ballroom. She has to know. Does anybody else know? Is it just me and Peacock who knew it's Ballroom? Or has anyone else figured it out? Probably not. Probably... I bet they're all going to start trying to guess it, though. They're all going to start coming over here to try to guess it. Okay, I could go to the lounge? Sure, I can go to the lounge. Let's do it. Who hasn't been guessed at all? I don't think anybody's guessed Plum at all, so let's do that. Let's be different. And how about... I don't know, how about Lead Pipe? Sure. Okay, Green had Lead Pipe, so that means it's still also actually very possible that it could be the Mrs. Peacock card. Maybe. Unless Green has both and he showed Mrs. Peacock to Mrs. White just a second ago and now he's showing me the Lead Pipe. I'm just gonna leave that like that though. To remind myself that I should make another guess with that. Oh, I forgot to write down who didn't have Plum. Oops. Plum or Lounge. God damn it, I should go back to my recording, but I'm not going to. Well, let's see, what's the order of things? So, I'll have to check that in a second. What is going on? Wow. Oh my god. I think White is gonna win this frickin' game. So, hold on just a second here. I forgot to make that note about frickin' Lounge. Oh, and my Lead Pipe. Whatever. Wow, okay. So, we confirmed again that Green does not have that Ballroom. He does not have Peacock either, so now we know it's not Plum. It's not White. It's not Green. And it's obviously not me. So that means it is Miss Peacock. Not Plum, not White, not Green. And Miss Peacock said she doesn't have it either. And I obviously don't. So it's Mrs. Peacock. Correct? Yes. Which means she did figure this out last turn as well. So, so her last guess, she figured out both room and person, completely randomly. Wrench, yes, I obviously have that. So now, basically, it's all coming down to weapons. And I don't know how much White knows about weapons. I still have 3 that I pretty much know nothing about. Let's see if Mrs. White... Okay, good. She's not going to make an accusation yet. Which is interesting. These inspectors have been known to make accusations even when they only have 2 out of 3 categories that they for sure have figured out. They will just throw a shot in the dark on that 3rd category, but this time White didn't do that. Okay, Green probably knows or has a high hunch that it's Ballroom and Peacock. Oh my god! Wow, okay, yeah. This is dumb. So White's dumb guess turned all the computers to be like, oh, it must be Ballroom and Peacock. And weapon is a small category. There's only so many it could be. So either Green has Candlestick right now, either he's holding it, which means he is now confirmed that it's Ballroom and Peacock, or he doesn't have Candlestick and he's just confirmed it's Candlestick and Peacock and Ballroom, so he's going to make a guess. I bet he's going to make a guess. Because even if he already has Candlestick, he probably is down to 2, maybe 3 categories like I am. and he has no reason not to just throw a shot in the dark, because inspectors have been known to do that. Oh, let's see if he does it. Oh, he does. Oh, he didn't have candlestick. Well, then he's obviously right. If he didn't have it, that's obviously what's gonna be. Yup. Uh-huh. Okay. Didn't Mr. Green beat me in my last game? I think he did. He's the one who beat me last time. Oh, okay. Mrs. White, what was this bullshit? Yeah. Random guess you got ballroom. You had no frickin' idea. It was just a random guess. Same with Peacock. Just a random guess. And you were down to the same 3 weapons I was. Green was down to 2 weapons, but obviously if no one shows candlestick, that's what it is. Peacock and ballroom, which he only got off the back of white, which to be fair, I only got that information off the back of white as well. Peacock, same thing, 3 weapons left. Plum, same deal, 3 weapons left. Yeah. So somehow, let's see, revolver, yeah. So somehow Green had narrowed it down to only 2 weapons, while the rest of us still had 3. So that gave him a little bit of an edge, I guess. He only had 2 left. It was a 50-50 shot. Either someone's gonna show candlestick and he'll know it's revolver, or rope, or someone won't show candlestick and then he knows, well, I guess it is candlestick after all. So there was no way that he was not gonna make an accusation that turn. So had it been 1 turn prior, could I have made an accusation? I guess I didn't realize the game was this close to finishing. I did not know candlestick, technically. I just said that right there at the end. I didn't know that. I was down to 3, which to me all seemed perfectly plausible. I didn't know much about any of them other than revolver. I had 1 little piece of information. So once again, just like last game, this would have come down to a 1 in 3 chance of me getting the weapon right had I gone ahead and made an accusation in my previous turn. I guess I just need to start doing that, maybe. I just need to start making accusation even when I don't know the final category. If I'm down to about 3 options, just frickin' go for it, because the computers will just go for it and win, and somehow Green had 1 extra piece of information that none of the rest of us had. Well, that's annoying. So since I still didn't beat a 4 inspector game, I'm gonna have to do that for the next video and see if we can win. And maybe I will just do that same strategy that Green is doing, where I will just throw out an accusation when I'm down to 2 or 3 options, rather than waiting until I know for sure, because that's how Green keeps beating me, and that's frustrating when you get so far and you're so close, and then Green takes it right out from under you. So thank you for watching another game on Clue Classic, and I will see you in the next video.